All right, Virgo, here we go. A little surprise here. I'm just pulling on a couple of signs. Nothing major, just kind of spot checking the soulmate cycle, and you're one of them. And you come up a lot in my weekly readings, Virgo, as, you know, again, you're the one that had the February reading, which was everything's going to be fine, that kind of thing, you know, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it is. And I'm going to tell you right now, there's some sort of change in the energy, a little bit anyway, from the February reading, but it's not a bad change. That said, this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. Now, I pulled the Twin Flame Journey reading just a little bit ago. The energy is scattered today, but I think I can pull my head out of my ass and pull a reading here for you, because it's pretty simple energy. Okay, when I look at the angle of Virgo, I get here in my pre-shuffle, before I even shuffle for the reading, just ask the universe, give me a little surface read on the energy around Virgos here. Emperor, crossed by the 9 of Cups with a 10 of Pentacles. That's your sandwich. 9 of Cups sandwich with the bread being 10 Pentacles and an Emperor. Underneath that is an Ace of Wands, just so you know. You've got, sorry, I took the cards off camera as I leaned for something. Closer than you think, right around you, is something that comes in that has long-term potential for you. I get it as a soulmate. I do. I get it as a divine counterpart. But it really is an emperor with their shit together on a high level here. All right? I got the Ace of Wands right here. Underneath that is the King of Pentacles, just so you know. That's a good, when you get the King of Pentacles with the Emperor, it depending on the context, it can be bad, but generally it's pretty good. That's a really good, stable energy. So let's see where we go. Let's do a reading. Let's just take a look. All right, let's see here. This first card out is Before the Cut. That's why the fuck are we here? So why are we here? Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Virgo, universe. What's going on? All right, let's see why we're here. We're here because of 6 Cups, because of soulmate energy, because someone from your past, all right, could be your past in this life, it could be your past in a past life. I don't know, but they're on the approach. Very close. I'm telling you, that energy is close. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't. All right, maybe you bump into somebody. Maybe you know, literally or figuratively. All right, I have no idea how it plays out, but I do know that the energy is close. It's almost right on top of you. And that said, after the cut, 8 Wands, it's fast. It's fast-moving energy, but it's been coming for a while. So when things are going fast and they've been traveling a long time, they've made some distance. All right? It's communication from someone from the past. And again, it could be, it is soulmate energy. It's an emperor, a very balanced emperor, something that would, surrounded by the energy of 9 Cups, emotional fulfillment that could lead to 10 Pentacles. I mean, it's really, it's a goddamn fairy tale so far. I get that. You know what's going to happen. We're going to pull a reading and clarify and all that kind of, but why we're here is a fairy tale a bit. This is the reading every sign wants. Okay, 8 Wands. And think about it. You've been watching my readings, my all sign readings and things like that I've been doing lately. How many times lately have we seen the rarest card in this soulmate cycle? Any soulmate cycle, but this one in particular, the 8 Wands. I mean, we can't get rid of this thing. All right, let's see where we go. Let's do it. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Virgo. All right, I got communication. I got you running, and it's funny, I said run into, figuratively or literally. That 8 of Wands, you know, that I can see that. You know, just bam, there it is. You're not watching where you're going. You walk into a telephone pole kind of energy, right? Oh, all right, let's see where we go. Let's see. Pay attention while you're out and about. Pay attention to people around you. Is someone treating you differently? Things along those lines. Either way, somebody's about to get the nerve up if it's somebody you already know, but if it's somebody new, they just show up. The nerve's already there. All right, let's see. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Virgo, universe. This card at the bottom here, I'm all done shuffling. That's it. Is the overall energy of this reading, and it's a Hierophant. Wow. Wow. I mean, it's spiritual, it's long-term, I mean, on the negative, it could be somebody who's married, but I don't think so. I don't want my fairy tale reading from my virgins to go that way. What's fueling this? No, it's not. It's got nothing to do with that. It's the Chariot. It's part of your soulmate cycle. Within the soulmate cycle, you know, you're all watching soulmate readings, you got a runner, right? Everybody comes to these tarot readings because they got a runner. But with a soulmate cycle, like the one we're in now, is 12 years long, give or take, about 12 years long. People get on, but it's like a bus route. People get off at certain stops part way down the route, and new people get on, and then the bus goes some more, and people get off. That's how the tarot channel works, right? People watch for a while, then they don't watch, they get off the bus, and then new people get on the bus, etc., etc. You know, you see people out there with 500,000-600,000 subscribers, right? And all you got to do is look at their views to know that most of those people just didn't unsubscribe. They're long gone, you know. They just didn't unsubscribe. So at the end of the day, this is another soulmate on your bus journey through this soulmate cycle. Once you're in it, you're in it. And you might have many soulmates. That's why you've got to raise your vibration, right? So that you don't attract another runner. You started at the bottom, now you've raised your vibration, now you're attracting better things. This is beautiful. I say all that because this Chariot card is this soulmate cycle for me. It's a card the universe throws me to say, hey, Steve, this is about the soulmate cycle. Because this current cycle that we're in is sponsored by Cancer. This is a card of Cancerian energy, right? That being said, the North Node was in Cancer when this cycle began. That being said, this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful, whatever it is. It's for most of you, it has nothing to do with someone who already ran from you. I don't feel that. I think that person is, they were a learning experience for you. And I know a lot of Virgos don't like me to say that. I don't really care what you like. I'm just being honest with you. All right. This is the next stop on the bus stops of this soulmate cycle, this 12-year cycle. This is the next stop. It's beautiful. It's nice. So let's do it. The reading's on the flip. Right here's the energy around your connection with this person. Right here is while they're behaving in the 3D, or what happens. This is just 3D energy in general, I think. Right here is the soul energy around this connection. Right here is the hidden energy, the message from the universe, read with the energy of your connection. And right here is the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything and throw some universe cards over the top at the end. Don't think I'll need to extend this. I think this is going to be pretty cut and dry. The universe has been pretty cut and dry so far. Soulmate energies around you right now. This is interesting. 5 Cups. Now, this is one of those moments of when last we left off, right? Remember TV shows used to do that? They would stop, I think like the Batman TV series used to do when last we left off. You know, and then the announcer talks about the last episode. Well, where we've left off is somebody let you down, okay? We're about to pick up where we left off. Because the 5 of Cups is one of the cards that ends any separation phase in the soulmate cycle. And you are, whether you realize it or not, you're not just separated from runners, okay? People you meet, have soul recognition, and they run. You're not just separated from them. You're also separated from future soulmates until you raise your vibration up to their level. Until they raise theirs and you raise theirs. Like energy attracts like energy. That said, where we're at right now in the soulmate cycle is Virgo is sitting around like this in a bikini top outside going, well, you know, it's like that. I also think you have I may have said this to you before, you have some kind of whoever this person is, you have some kind of a shared experience with them. You're both kind of in this energy. All right, when this new energy shows up. 3D. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, there it is. It's winter. It's winter. That's it. It's where we are. You might, this could be telling me with the Hierophant here and the Chariot here, it's almost like, I don't want to say somebody coming to your rescue. It's not really it. But you have a shared interest with this person. It starts on a somber note. Somebody here doesn't feel like they're ever going to meet someone, kind of a thing. And I don't know, this is the incoming energy. You may feel that way too. You may feel that way, I don't know. But I'm not reading that right now. I'm reading the incoming energy, what's coming towards you. And what's coming towards you is somebody who's a little sad. I won't lie to you. But that's all right. That's fine. You, if you think about it, are, you can be a little sad too, maybe. I don't know. You certainly can empathize with them, right? That kind of thing. Soul energy, right here. It's bookending the Five of Cups. Three of Wands. Oh, wow. What will pull, it's just talking to you for a moment. What will pull you out of any doldrums or any feeling of, oh, I'm never going to meet someone if you're there, is this. This is like in range. It's like a radio station that you're in range to pick up, sort of a thing. You'll be able to pick up on the energy of this connection. It's very close, and I already told you that. I said, didn't I? I was talking about the Eight of Wands. It's very close. Been traveling a long distance with its speed. Yeah, it's been coming in for quite a while. We've been picking it up in the weekly readings all the damn time. And your February reading is me telling you everything's going to be fine. Yeah, it's close enough for you to receive it now. Even if you're the world's shittiest energy reader. World's worst empathy I've got, Steve. Worst intuition. Can't pick up on anything. You'll pick up on that. All right? You'll know this energy when it's very close or when you meet it, one or the other. All right? Hidden energy. Message from the universe, read with this Five of Cups. Backing up everything I just said. Look at that. I don't know what's here. I have no idea. It's the Knight of Wands. And he's coming straight for me. He's not off to the side here in the witches or anything. He's coming straight in. Straight in. It's fast. That backs up the Eight of Wands. That backs up everything I've said. It backs up the Chariot. This is incoming very quickly. And that balanced Emperor from the pre-shuffle is driving this Chariot. That's who's coming towards you. It's something very deep. This is a very deep connection. I think you help each other, whoever this person is. You help each other. I think, you definitely help them. There's no doubt. But this is not a runner. I don't see any indication of somebody running. This is just telling me, yep, don't worry. It's backing up your February reading in a sense of saying, don't worry here. Everything's going to be fine. It's coming as fast as it can. Got to adhere to the speed limits just a little bit. If nothing else, the cosmic speed limit is light. Okay? Light speed. So there you go. All right. Potential final outcome. Red with the Five of Pentacles. What do we get here? Oh, God. I just love this reading for you. I do. I'm glad the universe is not fucking up this energy. I truly am. It's justice. Oh, it's just. Look, it's red with the Five of Pentacles. I just said they're sad. Whoever this is in the cold. They may have just broken up with somebody. They may have just ended a marriage. I said in the beginning they might be married. I picked up on that, but I think it might be over. So I think they might be, in that either, and finally over. It almost feels like that feeling I get off friends where, there's a feeling they have when they separate from their spouse, and the other feeling they have when they finally sign the divorce papers, which here in California is something like 6 months or something. You got to be separated. I don't know, something along those lines. Either way, look, so they may be divorced as well because that comes out in justice too. Okay, Hierophant and Justice and all that. But at the end of the day, this is your reading. It's saying the same thing here. This is saying, don't worry. Everything's going to be fine. It's coming in fast. You'll be able to pick up on it. You got a shared something, or you help this person with something. This person's definitely very sad. But you make each other happy. Right? You have, because of that shared thing, because of how you help them, you pull them out of the cold, they pull you out of the cold. It's beautiful. You make them very happy. And they make you very happy. Justice is balanced energy. That's happiness to you and I in the 3D. Okay. Holy crap. I'm going to clarify this reading against my better judgment because I don't want don't mess this up, universe. I am going to use the Light Seer. I always check the bottom to make sure I got the right deck, and I do. That's an Emperor right there. It's not a Burger King either. Not an out-of-balance Emperor, all King of Wands, ego, pride, got to have it their way. No Burger King here. You're going to a real sit-down restaurant. That's what this is. Real deal. Waitress and everything. Oh, my God. All right. You got to wear a jacket at this restaurant with the Hierophant here. What's going on? Let's clarify. Five of Cups. Wow. I like this reading for you because I like you guys. I know we had a problem last year. I know. But that's when you were hung up on that runner. And that runner's got some problems. They're beneath your energy. I don't pick up on that. I pick up on their ego was hurt by your situation. and they're not going to get past that. You might one day become friends with them. I have no idea. But who cares? This is incredible what's coming towards you. This is incredible. This will make you not care. It will. But if you, again, it's kind of a catch-22 because you've got to be a high enough vibration to attract this energy. This is a very high vibrational person. Even high vibrational persons feel bad occasionally, right? They don't stay there. It's minor arcana. It's not a big deal. I don't see any devils here, any real hang-ups. In fact, I got the high priest, for God's sake. All right, why is the Five of Cups here around the soulmate connection? What's going on? What's going on, universe? Okay. All right. Yeah. The Knight of Pentacles. This is just, if you could just be patient a little while longer. It's that kind of energy. It truly is. The energy around this is almost at the end of the journey. It's taken a while to arrive. It's been moving fast. I said that about the Eight of Wands. I said fast-moving things that have been traveling a long time have traveled a great distance. This here is a reliable energy. All I'm drawn to is that he's almost at the end here, the end of his journey. What's on top? Look at that. It's the Emperor. Who's almost at the end of the journey? An Emperor. And why is the Emperor here? Eight of Pentacles. This is wild. That is one. You guys, I said you help each other. The Eight of Pentacles is my card of the apprentice, working hard to get to the liberation stage, retirement stage, if you will, of the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, this energy coming towards here helps do that. It's something that it makes everything okay. Is an easy way to put it. It's dependable. It's reliable. It's a balanced Emperor. We'll get more information here. Let's talk about the Five of Pentacles. Let's talk about that. This is an Emperor that won't run, that will want to work with you. I could phrase the energy that way if that makes more sense to you. Okay, it's not a runner, not by any means. And I don't have any. In fact, if I'm to tie this to someone who ran from you a while back, that runner you sometimes watch readings about, they certainly have a lot of regret for running from you, but they're still distracting themselves. They still can't get past their ego. You know, and all the energy is there. I know it's all there all at once. So, you know, it's easy enough to. I just don't like to confuse my readings by giving people all the energy. If I were to give everybody all of the energy that's here and didn't quickly with my brain pick and choose exactly what needs to be said to make a cohesive reading, we'd be here 9 hours each reading. I mean, I literally have to take pee breaks. I probably just put a bucket underneath here. You all know what the sound of piss sounds like. You'll be fine. Oh, Steve's peeing. There we go. Have a drink every time I take a piss. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? But I don't do that. That's too much. It's too much information. Too much information. All right? Frankly, it's too much for me. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? What's going on? Oh, yeah. 10 Wands. 10 Wands is about a dam breaking, about relieving. Yeah. It definitely, you each make each other happy. I mean, it's just saying the same thing. The environmental energy around this Five of Pentacles, where this incoming energy is concerned, why they're sad, why they're in winter, there's some sort of burden that's being lifted, that's in the process of being lifted. Again, I feel it as a divorce. I think this is somebody who's recently come out of a relationship, okay? So there's no time in the energy. So it might be somebody you meet that's still married, but they won't be for very much longer. Probably because they meet you. And for some of you, that may be the case. What's on top? Yeah, Justice again. These are read together. Justice is here. Justice is here. Again, I think somebody here has had enough of their relationship, and when they cross paths with you, it's a catalyst. A catalyst for change. A catalyst that makes them want to change something. It's the complete opposite of a soulmate that runs from you. It's the complete opposite experience a lot of you had with your runner. Why is Justice here? Yeah. It's the King of Wands. Again, it's what I said. That's that Burger King energy, right? It's also an energy of attraction. I said when they meet you, it makes them want to change. But also, again, it's the complete opposite of what you had before. It brings you, part of the justice for you is justice over that. You know, when you meet this person, it kind of restores your faith in things too, right? That, oh, they don't all run, right? Now this Three of Wands here in the soul, it's just an energy of very soon more than anything else. These two soulmates are coming together very soon. I think because this is the Three of Wands and not the Four of Wands, I do think when you meet this person, I think it's somebody new. It might be somebody you know now who's in a relationship. I do think they're in a relationship. I think they're in a relationship or married. And again, I think things change very quickly once you two cross paths. Because I don't think they're very happy. That marriage or relationship making them feel out in the cold, making them feel 10 wands of pressure around them. All right? And it breaks. Now, for some of you, they'll have already been through a breakup when you meet them, and that's why they're out in the cold. Same frequency of energy plays out differently in different situations. That's what makes general readings tricky, you know, because you can't just say one thing, and then that'll only apply to 20 or 30% of the people. So, anyway, I doubt, you know, and some people watching, it just doesn't apply at all. There's no way to control that. But if you're here, it could be future influence for you. If you think there's no hope of this, you know, you live alone in a cabin out in the middle of snow-covered Arctic area, you know, nobody around for miles, this could be future influence for you. You know, all the energy is there. So keep that in mind. It's all there all at once. Past, present, future. Okay, why is the Three of Wands here? Why is the Three of Wands here? I've been shuffling a while on this world. Yeah. It is your crossing paths with this person that ignites your coming together with this person. Okay? It's a very powerful card. It is your crossing paths. When you cross paths with this person, it ignites it. In other words, it sets a ball in motion that brings you two together. So, whatever it is, if they're in a relationship, after they meet you, they don't want to be anymore because they're not very happy anyway. If they were happy, you wouldn't matter. And that wouldn't be for the greater good, so the universe wouldn't have that happen. If they're already out of a relationship, okay, then it's just a conversation you have or something along those lines, all right? This energy also talks about the environmental energy around the soul of this connection, because that's what I'm kind of pulling on here in this position, is different. It's new energy. It's different from the way things were. What's on top? Yeah, the Six of Swords. Backs up everything I just said. It's about moving on the calmer waters, right? You show somebody, you're crossing paths with this person, you show them how to move on the calmer waters. Yeah, just probably by your existence more than anything else. Why Six Swords here? Four of Pentacles. Wow. Huh. That's a fear energy. It's my card of the miser, okay? It's my card of the miser. I could phrase that energy a few different ways. The way it feels is that's why there's a hesitation here. That's why I said this is the Three of Wands, not the Four of Wands. Hey, I'm not sugarcoating anything. There's going to be some shade, okay? I know it. So here's your shade. Welcome shade. All right? There's some hesitation here. Think about it. I'll just give you a scenario, an example. Somebody's married. They don't like the marriage, but they're married. And then they cross paths with you. You guys have a hell of a night, a hell of a conversation, whatever it is, and they change their view on everything. And yeah, they'd love to leave that and come toward you, but there's some hesitation on it. The way a miser would hesitate spending money. It's not that big of a deal, but it's understandable. It's why the Three of Wands is here. It's why I read it that way. Okay? There is a gap of some kind that happens. Even if in another scenario they're already divorced or they've already split up with the person, there's still a hesitation to jump into something else. So it could be a situation because this is a slow energy, third slowest in the tarot, in fact, and you've got the second slowest, the Knight of Pentacles, crossing the energy of the connection. It could be, in fact, it's wise with this person. You may have to take it slow initially. I think it's worth it. I think with justice as the ending, it's perfectly fine. But as far as the universe's message, it's coming towards you fast. Whatever is happening here is happening very soon. Okay, I suspect during Pisces season. Well, I would guess. Okay? So sometime between, again, I can't say because that's our calendars, but I don't divine that far out. I'm only taking this out. If I'm pulling a reading on you right now, I'm pulling on the rest of February, which will probably bleed into March, you know. So I don't go that far out, because the farther out you go, the less accurate you get. So let's see. Let's see what the universe has to say about this Knight of Wands. Let's see where we go. Let's see where we go. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Yeah, the Star. I don't want to go into all kinds of you manifested, they manifested, somebody manifested. I'm just going to say this all has a lot to do. Everything I've been saying, the whole thing, the whole story, whatever the hell happens here, it's blame it on the North Node. Blame it on the North Node in Taurus. Blame it on Uranus going direct last month, a little bit ago, forcing change, just strongly encouraging change, almost demanding change. Blame it all on that. There's a lot of destiny in play here right now. The second half of February is set up. It's a little bit scattered, it's a little bit turbulent, but it's all tower-like setup for the month of March, okay, which is much smoother, okay? So, and I say tower-like, here's the star. The star implies that there was a tower. It's one of the cards where you could do that, where if you see the star, there was a tower just before it. The other one is the world. The world, when you see that, which was crossing here in the soul section of this, it implies judgment. Okay, that means that I've got an energy of judgment and justice here. So that's part of where I'm pulling. This person may have been married. They might be married. Either way, again, pay attention to what I said. I'm not going to go back over it, but you catch my drift. So there's always more to what I'm telling you within the energy than what I'm giving you, because I don't want to confuse things. Your job is to watch the reading. My job is to sift through all this shit. All right? There's a lot of energy here. Boy, it really is. Why is the what's on top of the Knight of Wands? Yeah, the Two of Wands. Again, this is funny. This is the opposite of a Jedi mind trick. The Two of Wands is red with the Emperor. The Jedi mind trick is these are not the droids you're looking for. And then the guard repeats back, these are not the droids we're looking for, right? This is the opposite of that. This is exactly the person you've been looking for, all right? It is. It is exactly the person. You've been staring at this is almost a color match on these two cards, and they're red together. It is exactly the Emperor that you wanted, okay? Maybe you did manifest it. I don't know. I do know there's a lot of North Node energy here in this reading. And this month has been all about it, if you've been paying attention to my readings, right? All right. So why is the Two of Wands here? Yeah. King of Pentacles. Wow. Again, a little bit of work in this is red with the Eight of Pentacles. A little bit of work in this connection. A little bit goes a long way. Okay? You might have to take it slow with this. Maybe they're not ready. You know, I see this. Here's your shade right here. Okay? There's a little bit of fear. Look, I just came out of something. I'm not really looking, you know. It might start out casual, but it goes to the long haul. That's the pentacle of the Ten of Pentacles that he's holding right there. There's a lot of stability here. This is the stability. This is the stable Emperor that you've been looking for. It's the opposite of a Jedi mind trick. It's unreal. These are the droids you're looking for. Okay? These are the droids we're looking for. Why is the Justice here? Flem laugh. That's funny. You thought that was funny? You like my Star Wars jokes? All right. Here we go. Why is Justice here? Tell me about what's the final outcome here for Virgo? My Virgin's about to not be. Right? Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Why is Justice here? Why is it here? Tell me about the final outcome. All right. I ain't even worried. I shouldn't even be. Crossing Justice. That's not funny. The Ace of Swords is not funny. Archangel Michael don't tell jokes. All right? Right here. Ace of Swords. Archangel Michael, Sword of Truth, energy. Frequency of energy. It's just, I mean, my God. You both help each other. They fill in a piece for you. This is a very deep connection. You're going to feel this connection, mind, body, and soul. I mean, heart, soul, mind, all of it. It's freaking unreal. What's on top? Page of Swords. Okay, that's very interesting. That ties to their side. What's the Page of Swords doing here? Queen of Cups. Okay, there's so much energy here. I don't even know how to sift through it. I'll just run through a list. Okay, they may have a kid. Because you're dealing with somebody here who has been married before for some of you, or they are married, and for reasons I've explained, they cross paths, they'll want to get out of it. We have all that. We talked about it already. We're not going to go back over it. So the list around this Page of Swords, it's red with justice. They may have a kid. Okay, they may have gotten married young. That's here. They may also, their person, whoever they were with, might also still be hanging around. Now, that could be because of a kid, or it could be, I don't know, just because they're immature. I have no idea. Either way, what you both teach each other, what you mean to them, okay, you show them what grown-up love is like, okay? So, again, with this Queen of Cups, it's the most love I could feel. This is a very deep relationship you have the potential to have with this person, all right? Very deep. Now, this Queen of Cups is also red with this King of Wands. And again, for them, all right, this is very different than what you're used to, first of all, with that original runner. But for them, you represent sort of a renewal, a restoration, if you will. A restoration, a reconciliation of faith in many ways. You know, that there's something out there that isn't superficial. Also, there's a strong attraction with that superficial energy, the Queen of Wands. Strong attraction here. Their previous relationship was probably King and Queen of Wands, which is why they're not interested in it, because I'm reading this energy as a very high vibrational person. And a high vibrational person does not last long in a superficial relationship. They don't stay happy in it. So, if nothing else, love wins the day here. You might have to take it slow for reasons I've already described and explained, so watch it again if you weren't paying attention. But it makes perfect sense the way I explained it over here. Certainly you can understand. But I do feel that this is another soulmate on your bus journey through the soulmate cycle. And that's why you got to grow your energy. Otherwise, if you don't, right? If you just let that runner get you and you never learn anything, like the people that never watch tarot readings or never go on any spiritual journeys after someone runs from them, you're just going to keep attracting, because like energy attracts like energy, the same type of runners. And they're going to keep doing it over and over again. The idea of a soulmate journey is, through the soulmate cycle, once you get in it, which you all are, is you get a bad one in the beginning that runs, you learn and you grow, you learn from it and raise your vibration, and you truck up down the road and you attract something better. Okay? And that's what we've got here. We've got somebody who has gone on, an emperor that has gone on a spiritual journey. May have started out a King of Wands because they were with a Queen of Wands. May have. And then grew. And now they're up on your level. You two cross paths. They go, hey, it's the opposite of what you're used to. The opposite of these aren't the droids you're looking for. This is the emperor you're looking for. Right? They do the opposite. Rather than run from you, they leave someone. Or they already have left someone and they don't go back to them. Okay? So it's a nice energy. It really is. I've been telling you for a while you got good things coming in. Even in your February reading, I said everything's going to be okay. I see it here. It's a very nice. I'd like to meet this person. This is a very nice person. I would love to know who's attached to this energy. It's very nice energy. It's very good. And I can totally dig. The only shade on the table, aside from their person that they were with, which comes up as kind of, you know, immature or Queen of Wands kind of thing, that person might be spying and hanging around. Okay, they might. The Queen of Wands never wants to lose the King of Wands. All right, they're always trying to hold on to it, right? But anyway, the only shade we got on the table in relation to this relationship you could have with this person is this Four of Pentacles. But it's completely understandable within the context. Okay, so let's go back to the witches and let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. Let's pull 3 cards. Anything else you want to tell Virgo? Anything else you want? I can't imagine what else it wants to tell you. My God, this is nice. All right, let's go. What else you want to tell Virgo? Anything? Anything at all? Or am I just going to sit here and shuffle all day? Jesus. Okay. All right. All right, yeah, here we go again. The world. I had the world crossing here. You know, it's like that draws us immediately to here. All right, so be cool. Take it slow. What are you in a big hurry for? Why is everybody in such a hurry in our society? Slow the hell down. Life's short enough, for God's sake. Take it easy. Enjoy every minute, every second. You meet somebody terrific, enjoy that. Enjoy the moment. It's the best moment you're going to have for a little while, probably. You know, because there's all kinds of bad moments and annoying things, standing in line at the DMV, things like that. I mean, it's terrible. You know, the world right here. The Page of Pentacles. There's our Eight of Wands. Come a-calling again. And here's our Emperor. Here's probably our pre-shuffle. Our pre-shuffle came back. And this time, it's the Emperor, this balanced Emperor that we've been talking about over here, the droid you're looking for, right, is crossing the card of the Student, the Page of Pentacles. All right. I think this connection teaches you something. I do think that. I wouldn't normally do this, but I am going to pull a crossing card on the Eight of Wands. Okay? I do get that energy again. If it teaches you something, it restores your faith in, you know, you each do that for each other. You each pull each other out of winter in some way. I think you pull them out. I think they're further in winter than you are. Okay? I get that. But either way, I just want to get a card on this Eight of Wands before I open my mouth and say the wrong thing. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I haven't yet in this reading, and I'd hate to end it by saying the wrong thing. Eight of Wands. Tell me about it. Tell me about this Eight of Wands real quick. One card and a crossing card. Okay? One card and yeah. Yeah, the crossing card is the Fool crossing that. And the card on top is the Death. Yeah, it is. It's just that it's how do I phrase this? I'm just phrasing it this way because I don't know how else to phrase this energy. Okay, so don't get on me if this ain't you. All right, so just stop. So let's say you're somebody who says there's no good. You're a woman, and you say there's no good man left out there, right? Or women, whatever. There's no good man left out there. It's just an example. Nobody good left for me. No genders attached. Nobody good left for me. This energy, this person showing up, teaches you why you should never get in that energy. They show up in, usually that type of energy, when you put that kind of energy out, when you say things like that with feeling attached, it's repellent to the universe. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. This connection is strong enough to push past that and show up anyway. So I'm going to tell you in advance because I think the universe is using me as a conduit to tell you this in advance. Okay? So I'm going to tell you in advance. This connection is going to show you that you were wrong. That there is somebody good out there. That there is never a reason, and even if that's not you, because that was just an example, what it's going to teach you is there's never a reason to doubt. There's never a reason to really feel like nothing's ever going to change or things along those lines. Ever. There isn't, because things change. Things change very slowly, but they can also change very quickly. There's always another corner. It's a journey down a path, and it's a windy road. We don't know what's around the next corner. Sometimes it takes a while to get to the next corner. Again, think of it like a river if you want, if that's easier. There are smooth sections, and then there's rapid whitewater sections, and then there's waterfalls, and then it's smooth for a while. This is boring. Okay, so this connection showing up teaches you a thing or two about why you should never get in that position, why you should never put that energy out there. So take it how you want to take it. That's the lesson with all of this. It's new energy. It is. It's beautiful. It creates a lot of transformation in your life as well. Now again, there's no time in the energy. I'm not a Time Lord. This could be future influence for you. For a few of you watching, this happens between now and the end of March. Okay? For a good number of you watching, I'm sure at the very latest this happens between now and the beginning of May, I would say, because I don't divine out that far. But for some of you watching, this is future influence. You're in that energy of feeling like nothing's ever going to change. It's boring. There's no good man left. There's no good whatever left. That kind of thing. Okay? This is the universe telling you, stop that. All right? This is going to come in anyway and prove you wrong. You might as well just stop it now and help speed it up a little bit. Because it does slow things down when you do that. It does put out an energy of repellent a little bit. A bit like putting on that Cutter mosquito repellent that you wear when you go camping and shit like that to keep the mosquitoes off you. They'll still bite you. A few of them will. A few of the brave ones will get in past it. But if mosquito bites are what you're after, it's not a good idea to spray yourself with it. You know? So that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. It's a great reading. It's beautiful energy. Thank you for laughing at my joke, by the way. I was talking to the bird. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.